All right, Red Devil fans, we are in Rosebud, Arkansas, and this is postseason time. This is the regional tournament. It's going to be your Arkansas Red Devils and the West Helena Lady Cougars. I couldn't remember it real quick. I am Shane Martin, about to cause all your Red Devil action. I'm joined here with the Arkansas Hall of Famer, Terrence Bobo, and we're going to take a 2-minute break for the national anthem, and we'll be back here on 99.3 The Eagle. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here in Rosebud, Arkansas, opening round of the regional tournament. It is the Arkansas Red Devils and the Helena Lady Cougars, and the Red Devils come into this one 10-4 in conference, 16-8 overall, and the Cougars come in 11-2 in their conference, 21-4 overall. T, we love postseason time, and nothing makes us happier to be back in the postseason.
That's right, Shane. Hey, it is lovely to be back in.
And this is a beautiful arena here. I mean, it's a very accommodating arena for everybody.
It is. This is. It's nice. I've been here once upon a time, many moons ago, but it is very nice. I got my buddy Cole standing beside me. Everything's good.
Starting lineups for your Arkansas Red Devils tonight is going to be Katie Keister along with Corey Keister, Josie Taylor, Lexi Gooden, and Abby Grace Cunningham. The starting lineups for the Cougars will be number 11 Trinity along with number 4 Hannah Gates, number 5 Michaela Hart, number 3, I'm trying to get their number here, Jacariah Jackson, and number 1 Jordan Gamble. We played this bunch 3 years ago, and it was a very different type of ball game, but we was able to pull out a win. We're going to have to be disciplined here tonight.
You are correct, Shane. But we was talking about.
I see that now. The tip was controlled by the Cougars, and they start out with the opening possession here, and this is Harrell with it. And they go baseline. They get it inside. The shot is good by number 11, Trinity.
And that's what we cannot afford to let them do, Shane, is get in the paint. We've got to keep them out of the paint. Make them shoot outside.
Here's Katie Keister up top. Katie gets it inside to Abby. Abby, she's being quadruple teamed, and now they're going to call her for a travel. Boy, all four of them swarmed on her.
Well, they got the scouting report, Shane. They're not going to let 35 in white beat them today.
So it's turnover by the Red Devils, and Harold will bring it across the timeline and gets it off to Gates. Gates has it up top to Harold. They're being very patient here with 4 outside, 1 in. And they're just passing it around here, trying to find an opening. And here's a jumper. It is no good. Josie Taylor fights it. And, that's a good sign, grabbing a defensive rebound strong.
Yeah, we still got to go block out.
Well, we do. So here's Katie, gets it down to Abby. Abby's got it on the block. She goes up, and the shot is no good. And here comes Harold out with it. And here's a 3 in the corner, and it's no good. And Lexi pulls down the rebound.
Shane, I'd like to see Abby stop avoiding the contact and go up strong. Just go finish.
Here's Josie Taylor with it now on the wing. Corey has it back to Katie. Now they get it inside. Lexi goes up. Shot is blocked. But Abby comes away with it. Goes up. Bucket is good. Count it. They're going to call it travel.
She won't, Shane.
I agree with you right there, T. Why did she put it on the floor?
She's trying to avoid contact.
So here's Gates with it up top. Gates gets it over to Harold. Harold drives in the corner. Here's a wide open 3 is good. And that is Jackson with the 3. Katie gets it to her sister Corey. Corey now to Abby. Abby back up top to Corey, over to Josie, to Katie. Katie now got Abby inside. Shot is good. Nice look right there. Found a hole in that zone right there.
And I think they're going to sit back and play zone the whole time, Shane.
Yeah.
He really doesn't have a choice, only 7 girls.
That's right. Here's a deep 3, and it is no good, but there's an offensive board, and there's a foul right there. T, right there is what you talked about. We didn't block out.
And that foul is going to be on Lexi Gooden, her first, team first. That will send the Lady Cougars to the line for 2.
5-2 here, early going, and free throw is no good, and Trinity will get 1 more. $5:25 left here in the first quarter. And this next one is no good anyway. She would have got a lane violation. It'll go to the Red Devils. So you need to take advantage right here and get another bucket. Here's Josie with it. Gets it down to Lexi. Lexi looking back up top to Josie. Corey over to Katie. Katie being pressured. Gets it to Josie. Josie gets all the way out. Kicks it. Abby, 3 in the corner is good. We are tied at 5. Abby Grace.
I tell you, if they start putting a little pressure on us, Shane, we will find a way to get in there and get the thing kicked out to our shooters.
Here's Harold with it. Harold penetrates. Knocked out of bounds by Lexi. It'll stay with the Cougars. 4:51 left here in the first. We are tied at 5. They get the inbound into Harold. Now they've got 2 in the post area, T, and there's a steal by Katie. So just as soon as they tried to change it up, Red Devils, and there's a steal back, forced the pass, and all the way down, and the layup is good by Jackson.
Well, we're not going to be able to make the lazy passes.
No.
We're going to have to throw them crisp, and they're going to have to be on time because this is good, probably the most athletic team we've seen thus far, Shane.
Here's Corey with it up top to Katie. Katie gets it inside to Lexi. Lexi kicks it over to Corey. Corey thought about it, but gets it back. Katie's going to let the 3 fly, and it's off. And the rebound is taken down by Jackson. Harold comes down with it on the wing. Now hands off to Jackson, back up top to Harold. And now they've gone back to 2 in the post, and they're trying to get their offense spread out.
Well, I'm going to say the two girls in the post are their two best players, Shane.
They kick it to Harold. Harold back over to Gates. Gates has it up top. They're just going to play, trying to get the defense to move to get a hole in there. Now they've got all four wide, and shot clock is going off, and that is a shot clock. That's good defense. But that offense is kind of stagnant. They're just trying to get a hole shifting.
They're trying to get it to the big girl on the inside, Shane.
Yeah.
They want her one-on-one inside on the post.
7-5. Helena leads here with 3.5 left in the first. Josie to Lexi, over to Corey. Corey back to her sister Katie. Katie tries to penetrate. And there's another turnover right there. As we've got to be careful with it because this bunch will take advantage of the turnovers. And there's a three. It's no good. Got to grab the board. Make sure. Three minutes left here in the first. Red Devils trail by 2. Josie with it now on the wing. Gets it to Corey, over to Katie. Inside, Abby's got position, goes up. No foul was called, and, man, there was a lot of contact right there. And here comes Harold with it. Harold with it up top. Kicks it over now to Gamble. And here's, well, how many steps did Jackson take right there?
Not quite sure, Shane. She kind of went from three-point line to block. With one.
I mean, my word, that was NBA plus some. Here's Corey with it now to Katie. Back over to Josie. Inside, Abby gets it down to Lexi. Lexi misses, goes back up, and she couldn't get the and one, but she draws the foul.
And that foul is going to be on number 11.
Oh, that is Trinity.
Her first, team first. That will send Lexi to the line for 2.
Lexi's first free throw is good. 9-6 now. 2:03 left here in the first. Second one is off, and took a bad hop. Raina couldn't grab it, so here comes the Cougars. That's Gamble with it in the corner. Gamble lets the three fly, and it's no good. Goes out of bounds to the Red Devils. T, that's what you want, is them to throw up some threes like that. I mean, you just got to grab the rebound.
Exactly. What we want to do is pack the paint. Don't let 11 Trinity get the ball in the paint. Make them shoot it outside.
As we are under 2 minutes left here in the first. Here's Raina with it. Kicks it down the corner to Abby. Back up top, Katie. Now Abby has it inside the lane, and she's going to draw a foul. They're going to call 3 seconds in the lane.
That was on Libby, Sean.
So Red Jackson with it. Gets it over to Gamble. Back over to Jackson in the corner. Jackson's trying to go baseline, cut off. And she lets the three fly. It's good. T. Jackson has 10 of the 12 here in the first.
She was the other one they put in the post. Their player.
Corey with it up top to Katie. Now over to Raina. Back over to Corey. And there's a steal as you telegraph it, but Raina runs it down. And shot clock will not reset. You got to get a shot off here with 5 seconds. Katie lets it fly at the top, and it is no good as it almost just died and rolled in. And here's a carry by the Cougars. So 30 seconds left, and the Red Devils will have possession.
We should hold for the last shot here, Shane. Shot clock is not on.
So Red Devils come across the timeline, trailing by 6 here in the first. Katie penetrates, gets it down to Libby. Libby's shot is no good. as Katie made a great pass underneath and just couldn't get it to fall, and they will hold for the final shot here. And there's a runner is no good, Libby with the board, and that'll bring it into the first quarter. It is Helena 12, your Lady Red Devil 6. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports. Back here in Rosebud for the opening round of the regional tournament. It's your Atkins Lady Red Devils and the Helena Cougars here in the first round matchup. Red Devils come in as the 2 seed from our district, and then Helena comes in as the 3 seed from theirs. Helena lost to Harding Academy in the semifinals of their district tournament, and the Lady Red Devils fell to the Lamar Warriors in the district championship last Friday.
That's right, Shane. And right now, I think that may have been the worst quarter of basketball.
It was very sluggish. Well, and I understand you may have nerves and stuff, but you got to get it. I mean, this is all in right here. This is your game. Abby goes up strong. Shot is good. Now, that was a dominant shot right there.
That right there, she did not try to avoid the contact. She went up strong. She finished it. That's what she's going to have to do.
That's Abby saying, I'm going to assert myself here. And there's Jackson again, and they get it back up top to Harrell. Now they get it over to Gamble. Harrell has it. Back to Gamble. And now they kick it to Jackson. Red Devils doing a good job on Trinity inside, but Jackson's the one that's been doing their damage. And the shot clock's winding down. Red Devils just don't need the foul here. They let it fly. And that will be Red Devil ball right there on the jump ball. I started to say that would have been a prayer.
No, that's going to be. We just got penalized for good defense. We just got the ball, Shane, coming out of the quarter.
That's right. So she saved herself with that.
We literally just got penalized for playing good defense.
Well, now they're having a discussion. Did the shot clock go off before? And you're right, Tate. It's staying with Helena.
You thought I was going to be wrong, Shane?
No, I just hoping that they said the shot clock went off first.
You were doubting me.
Here's the inbounds, and Red Devils doing a good job, but they get it in on the last second. And there's going to be a foul. So this possession went from us getting a turnover to drawing a foul, and they'll inbound it again.
And that foul's going to be on Raina, her first, team second.
So they're trying to get it in. They get it in up top. And there's Jackson with it. Red Devils trail by 4 here in the start of the second. Trinity is, and there's a steal by Kay. I tell you, I just want to pick up some body language right there. Trinity's getting mad. She's thinking Abby's holding her.
Well, she might be, Shane.
There's a 3 by Raina, and it is off. I thought it looked good, but Abby's going to get the board, kicks it back out to Raina, up to Katie. And Katie's got to be, Katie's getting a little bit trying to force some passes here in the first half. And there's a block right there.
That foul's going to be on Katie Keister, her first, team third.
So the Red Devils are going to have to really start taking care of it on the offensive end because this bunch has active hands, and they are quick in the passing lane.
Well, that's what I said, Shane. This is the most athletic team we've seen thus far.
Jackson kicks it out. There's a deep 3, and it's off by a mile, and that was Gates. Anybody but else. Here's Wilcutt with it, off to Katie. Katie looking for help, gets it back up to Wilcutt, now to Corey. And there's another steal. As the passes, the Red Devils are not making good passes here in the first half. They are overplaying the passing lanes, and we're playing right into it.
And we're not going to meet the ball, Shane. We're just sitting back waiting on it, and they are cutting those passing lanes quick.
Jackson's looking to drive every time she gets it. And there's a deep three, and it's no good. And Abby gets the rebound.
If we would start capitalizing on the offensive end, Shane, and get them behind to where they have to shoot the three,
I'm telling you.
I like our chances.
Yeah. But we have got to get ahead. I mean, we've got to start getting better. Katie gets in the lane, kicks it out. Corey, three is no good. Rebounded by Abby. Abby goes up and draws the foul. That's good right there by Abby.
It's good offensive board by Abby, yes. And that foul is going to be on Trinity, her second, team second. That will send Abby to the line for two. Shane.
So there's part of the accomplished goal right there. You got getting our big girl in foul trouble, the two here early.
Yeah, but we ain't making our free throws.
Yeah, hey. Abby Grace will have one more. It is good. Gets one out of two, and it is 12-9. We need to tie this thing up or get the lead. Like you said, they start forcing that outside shot.
For them.
Yeah, for them. I know. So now they're playing five wide, T. Well, now they've got a post coming in. And this girl may be bigger than Trinity was.
She's not as tall.
Okay. There's a steal by Katie, and Katie misses the layup. Boy, you talk about some missed opportunities here in the first half. I mean, you're hoping that. There's a deep three by Jackson. That's air ball, and there's nobody picking up the backside board right there. All right, there's a timeout on the floor. Helena calls the timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Basketball on the ARD Sports Network. And here they are again with four wide. And now they get it into Jackson. Now she kicks it back out. There's a shot clock. They completely forgot about the shot clock.
Well, I guess he must have thought it was going to reset after a timeout, but there was 13 seconds on the shot clock. I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, I saw it.
You have got to start taking advantage of these things. And here's Katie with it. Takes a cross-court pass. Gets it into Abby. Abby kicks it up top. Josie. Josie back to Katie. Katie's got an open jumper at the free throw line. That's a little short. And Lexi with the offensive glass.
And that's good right there, Shane. At least we had a girl in the paint when the ball came off the rim and she was not running back.
So it is 12-11 now. Red Devils cut it to one here in the first half. Gamble with it up top. She lets a deep three fly, and it's good. You just don't know when they're going to hit a three because there's some of them are so bad.
Well, she just threw that one up, Shane. I don't even know if she looked at the basket.
There's Jordan Crawford with it, who's checked in. They get it into Abby. Nice pass. Oh, the bucket went off. Lexi comes up with it, and no foul called right there as they're letting the contact go. And here's Gamble with it. Red Devils trail by 4. Jackson gets it in the post and whips it out. What a pass. And that three is good. And Gamble hits 2 threes, and it's 18-11 now. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back here on 99.3 The Eagle in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Rosebud, Arkansas, opening day of the regional tournament. Well, second day, but it's opening day for these teams today. And the Lady Red Devils are trailing 18-11 with 3:03 left here in the first half.
And Shane, we have yet to play very good on the offensive side.
Oh, we've been very sluggish, very hesitant, and some lazy passes in this. And there's another force as you try to force it in. And this Helena team is quick in the passing lanes.
Well, they're playing a 2-3 zone, and they are literally packing the paint.
Well, now we're going to run the shot clock down. We got a lead, so now, we're going to just run the shot clock down.
Well, they can't stall. That's the good thing about the shot clock.
They get it inside. Runner is no good. Katie with the rebound. If they're going to do that, you've got to take advantage on this end. You've got to get some shots to fall and quit. Katie, three is good. Katie Keister with the three. Big shot. 18-14 now.
We're going to have to start knocking our shots down. And that's all there is to it. We're getting good looks at it. We just got to capitalize.
Well, there's a wide open three, but they don't pull it. I think they know and she is going to pull it, and it's way long, rebounded. Katie is trying to force it, gets it to Abby. Abby kicks it over to Corey. Corey over to Josie. Josie to Katie. Inside Abby. Abby goes up. Shot is good. Nice post move by Abby Grace right there. And the Red Devils have cut it back to 2 now.
Now we got to have a stop right here, Shane. Let them throw that thing up there from 29 feet.
Rebound. And you got to rebound. Look as they get the offensive bucket by Jackson right there. And it's back to a 20-16 lead for the Cougars. Here's Lexi inside with it. Lexi. Katie has it now. Katie back to Josie. And turnover there by the Red Devils as they just got out of sorts right there.
I think the ball was tipped.
It's 20-16. I'll describe their defense as a kind of a helter-skelter defense.
Well, they try to get you all out of sorts.
And that's what they did right there. And there's a block right there called on Lexi Gooden as
you can't bail out somebody that throws up a bad shot. That shot hit the Coach Starkey up there on the top rafter, Shane. You don't call a foul right there when the person goes in out of control and just throws something up.
And Harold misses the first free throw. 28 seconds left. Red Devils trail by 4. Harold has one more and misses both of them, and Lexi gets the rebound. So we can use our line there. The ball don't lie.
My line again.
Your line.
That's twice.
Okay. So Red Devils shot clock is off. Need a bucket right here. Need a quality possession to go into this half. And here's Corey with it. Corey to Raina. And there's a steal, and the layup is good. And that is going to bring an end to the first half as the score is Helena 22, Red Devil 16. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back here on 99.3 The Eagle. And all right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Rosebud, halftime round of the regional tournament. And the Red Devils trail 22 to 16 as the Helena Cougars were able to get a steal in the final seconds, and that was Jackson that went down for the layup and hit it. And T, she's got 12 of their 22 here in the first half.
Yeah, Shane, she is definitely their scorer. We did one of the jobs right. We got the big girl in foul trouble. Okay, sent her to the bench with 2 fouls. We got a little bit better at defensive rebounding. Right there at the end, we give up an easy basket because the ball was shot and we were already taking off down the other end of the floor. We got to find that girl because all 5 of the Lady Cougars are going to the rim to rebound. And we've got to cut back on the turnovers. we can't just sit back and wait on the pass. We got to go meet the pass. We're going back to third grade now. Balls in the air, you got to go get it and be ready for contact because they're going to hit you.
Right.
Be ready for contact, and then when you're open, when your ball's getting reversed, be ready to shoot it.
They are, we, like you said, you brought it up, the most athletic team we've seen. And so when you're playing in our conference, those nonchalant, lazy passes might have worked a lot of times. It's not working here tonight because
No.
they'll snatch it.
Well, it's like I was telling our cameraman here. If you fake a pass, they're going to jump it. And as soon as they jump it, if you cut back door, you have a pass and then you have numbers. They can't guard you. They're either going to have to give you a layup or they're coming off Abby and then we're going to score with her. So
And
they're going to
see,
pick their poison.
and T, we saw signs of what a dominant Abby here at the end of the quarter. She ended up with 10 first half, 10 of our 16. And she's going to have to be that go up dominant
You know,
type.
the first quarter she was trying to avoid the contact, Shane. She's
They're not. They're going to
expecting the referee
Right.
to call a foul, and they're not going to call a foul. They're letting them play through the contact. So you got to take the ball to the backboard and finish strong. And if they hit you, they hit you. That's just part of it.
the winner of today's game, I should say, will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and you will play Harding Academy in the semifinals. If you lose today, that's it. You are on to the spring sports.
That's right. We talked about it. Hey, right now, tournament time, postseason time, whatever you want to call it, it's win or go home. I mean, there is no tomorrow. You win today, then you know if you lose tomorrow, then there's another day
Yeah.
and then another week.
Right.
But this first one is the most important.
This is, this is like playing. It's like playing poker. It's all in today. You gotta put it all in today.
You are correct.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are going to take another 2-minute break, and we'll come back and get you ready for second half action here on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. Back into are back here at Rosebud, and we are ready for second half action here as both teams make their way to their benches. And T, you have
Got to have a fiddle in the band.
you got to have a fiddle in the band, like the song says, but you got to be assertive here on offense. You got to make sharp passes. You got to make crisp passes. Like you said, you got to meet the ball. And the inside girls, Lexi and Abby, are going to have to play through the contact.
That's right.
They're going to get hacked.
You're going to get hit. They let them play physical in the first half. They may go in and it may completely flip the script this second half, and they may start calling everything. But I don't. If I'm the girls, I wouldn't expect that. You got to expect to play through the contact and be ready to roll.
And here's the deal, too. On their three-point shooting, you can't get so relaxed once you watch 3 or 4 bad ones because that next one may find its way in.
You are correct on that, too.
Here we go. Katie Keister comes across the timeline with it. It is Keister, Taylor, and Corey Keister and Abby Grace starting 5 in for the Red Devils. And Josie. And you got to fake it. You got to fake that pass. That one gets knocked out of bounds right there, but man, they are ready to jump. And here's Corey, gets it to Josie. Back over to Katie. Katie inside to Abby, and there's a steal as tried to force the pass again. And now and there's a 3 from deep, and Trinity pushed off, and they got the offensive board. Here's Harrell with it. Gets it to Jackson in the corner, back up to Harrell. And Jackson has it. Jackson's going to let it fly. No, and we're going to get a foul on Abby Grace.
Her first, team first.
So they will inbounds underneath the goal. And they get it into Jackson. She's got it on the wing. Now to the corner. Is no good. Rebounded by Josie. So 22-16. Here's Corey with it. Corey to Josie. And there's a steal right there as it was taken away. And good hustle by Katie to knock it out of bounds. As Raina Wilcutt will now check in for Josie. .620 left here in the third. Here's Jackson with it in the corner. Jackson back up top to Gates. And here's a runner down the lane. Is no good. Abby Grace with the rebound. And here's Raina with it. Back up top to Katie. Now back to Raina. Over to Corey. Corey looking inside. Here's Katie with it now. Abby has it in the corner. Inside to Lexi. Lexi goes up. No foul called. And Cougars come out with it. And here's a deep 3 is no good. And there's the offensive board by the Cougars. And Jackson with the runner. It's no good, but there's a rebound by Trinity, and there's a foul. And here we go with the defensive rebounding being non-existent. They are giving us so much opportunity to take over this game. You know it?
Oh, I know, Shane.
And there's the free throw is good by Trinity. So many opportunities, and we cannot take advantage of it. And the second one by Trinity is good. It's an 8-point lead. As the Red Devils haven't had a shot yet here in the third. They haven't had a shot at the goal. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network, 99.3 The Eagle. Back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we're here in the first 3 minutes of this quarter.
We're just standing around.
This is exactly what they wanted us.
You are correct.
All right, here we go. 5:14 left here in the third. Katie gets it down to Lexi. Lexi trying to get in. Goes up, no call. And there is the rebound by the Cougars as we're not getting any calls inside. So Jackson gets it in the corner. Jackson, runner is no good and still can't grab the rebound, and there's a stick back as there's 4 girls down there and we cannot grab it. 26-16, Katie with the runner. It's good. Finally, Red Devils strike here in the third, 26-18.
Well, we're going to have to pick up on the defense end, Shane, because the ball's going to Jackson or Trinity. Gamble shoots it too.
There's a 3 right there by Gamble. That's her third. Here's Raina Wilcutt with it. Back to Corey. Over to Katie. Katie inside Abby. Abby goes up. Shot is in and out. No good. And there's a rebound. And there's a layup as nobody picked up. And Coach Mack wants a timeout. It's 31-18 as this thing is open to a double-digit lead. We'll take a 30-second break here on 99.3 The Eagle. Red Devil fans, we are back here in Rosebud as this thing has opened to a double-digit lead for the Helena Cougars. A 3-pointer by Gamble, along with a couple of inside buckets by Trinity, and it's 31-18.
And they are sticking to the zone, Shane. They ain't coming out of the zone.
And there's a wide open hole right there at the free throw line. And Katie gets in the lane, kicks it out to Raina, to Abby. And there's a foul right there. And that'll be a foul on Gates. So 3:34 left here in the third. Red Devils trail by 13. Katie. And that pass is knocked away, and it's a steal by the Cougars as they get it inside Trinity, and shot is good as everything is falling their way right now. Katie now to Abby. Abby kicks it out to Corey. 3 from the wing is good. Corey Keister with a big 3. And it is 33-21. Red Devils cut it to 12. 2:50 left here in the third. Here's a 3 by Gamble. It's no good. Got to grab the rebound as they are hustling for the rebound, and it's going to stay with the Cougars.
Well, we had 4 girls going to the other end of the floor, Shane. They're not going to go. We're not going to rebound. We're not going to try to go attempt a defensive rebound.
And here's the inbounds. There's a deep 3 by Gamble. It's no good. And Libby May grabs the board, gets it to Katie. Got to get this deficit cut. Katie gets in the lane, gets it to Libby. Libby back to Raina. Raina gets it to Corey to Abby. Wide open 3 in the corner is an air ball, but Libby May with the board. Katie with the jumper, no good. And here comes the Cougars with it. They get it off to Gamble. And Gamble is fouled by Corey Keister. So 2:14 left here in the third, and it's a 12-point lead for the Cougars, and that'll put Gamble at the line. First one is no good. That's another bonus team. They're terrible free throw shooting team. You've got all the opportunities to be in this.
And right now we can't score a basket.
And the next one is no good. And that one girl just out-rebounded 4 Atkins Red Devils. I cannot explain that right there. One girl just out-rebounded 4 Red Devils. So that's going to put Jackson at the line. And she's not going to, she can hit her free throws. And she misses the second one, 34-21. Reyna with it. Gets it off to Corey. Corey over to Katie. We're under 2 now here left in the third. Reyna, 3 at the top is no good long. Abby with the board. Abby kicks it out to Katie in the corner. 3 is good. Big bucket by Katie right there. Makes it 34-24.
Got to get a stop, Shane. You got a couple more possessions.
And they get it now to Jackson. Gamble had, boy, she lets that thing fly from deep inside. Cunningham with the board. There's your stop. Now get a bucket. Get this thing inside single digits. Katie's going all the way. Shot is no good. And it's going to stay with the Red Devils. Got a break right there.
And the shot clock reset.
Minute 14 left. Reyna, 3 at the top is long. No good. Katie fighting for it. And there's going to be a foul. And that foul is going to be on Libby May.
Her second, team 5th.
So it is now coming down to 1 minute left here in the third. And they're going to milk what shot clock's left. Ten seconds. And they get it to Gamble. She, oh my word. What a prayer. She throws up a prayer and gets the foul, and 35 seconds left, and we'll have a chance for the and one. And free throw is no good. Down by 12, and Red Devils will come across the timeline. We're down to 25 seconds left. And Katie's holding it up top. And here goes Katie. Gets it to Corey. Corey. And you're down to 4 seconds. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. The score is Helena 36, Red Devils 24. We'll be back in All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Red Devils trail by 12. A lot of work to do here in this final quarter. But T, this is it. You got to go. You got to attack. You got to play. You got to go for everything. Every loose ball is yours.
Oh, that's right, Shane. I mean, you're going to have to come out and play man on the Lady Cougars and just You got to get these points back. You got to start converting on the offensive end. We might have took 4 shot attempts that quarter.
I mean, you drive to the goal, you expect the contact, you go up strong. I mean, you are going, this is it. You cannot have any hesitancy at all this quarter. You got to go over the can on each possession. It is Cougar ball to start here. Yeah, that's their coaches telling them hold it.
Well, that's fine, but they're only going to get 30 seconds.
That's why it's huge. You got to take advantage on the offensive end if you can hold them to no points. And there's a tip pass, and I've seen that coach jump 2 or 3 times this game. He's got pretty good vertical over there.
Well, that's the same guy that we had the last time we played him. He's very animated.
Yeah. So their shot clock's down to 7 seconds, and they throw up a prayer, and it's no good. Rebounded by Libby. Libby gets it off to Katie. And here you go. You got to have quality possessions. This is it. Katie gets in the lane. Runner is no good. Abby comes in, takes the board, and draws the foul. There you go. You got to start attacking.
And that foul's going to be on Jackson, her first. Team second. That will send Abby to the line for 2.
Abby's first free throw is good. We'll remind you we will have our Farm Bureau player of the game as soon as this one wraps up here. Next one is good. Abby gets them both. Good start to the quarter. You cut it to 10. Now you need to stop. 36-26. And they're trying to get it into Trinity. Boy, they are really spread out right now. And here's Jackson. They let the 3 fly, and that is off. No good. And Libby with the board. So 2 possessions, 2 rebounds. Now let's make it Corey with the 3. Oh, went off the side there. And here comes the Cougars. This time they're going to attack. And that's a charge right there. It'll go to the Red Devils.
And that's good right there, Shane. That's good. She's sitting there waiting on her. You know they're going to go out of control. They're coming in there just going 100 miles an hour.
That's what it got me is 2 stall possessions. And then, hey, we're going to attack this one. They do keep you off balance with their offense.
Yes, they do.
Here's Jordan with it. Jordan gets it to Corey. Corey over to Katie. Katie now into Libby. Back to Katie. Katie gets in the lane. Down to Abby. Nice. Bucket good. Red Devils cut it to 8.
We gotta pick up the pressure now, Shane. It's time to turn up the heat in the kitchen.
That's it. This is it. Put all your chips in. Got to go for every ball here. And there's a runner, and it is, wow. It's good. As Jackson has proven to be all their offense here tonight. Here's Corey. Corey has it on the wing. Back to Katie. They get it into Libby. Back to Katie. Now inside to Abby. Abby goes up, and no call, and that's going to stay with the Red Devils. Got a break right there. 38-28, 5:35 left in the game. Winner moves on. Loser calls it the wrap on the year. Here's Corey, got a wide open 3 from the wing, wide open, and it's long. And Katie goes for the board, but Jackson comes out with it. You got to get back because Jackson's going to be on the run. And Jackson's layup is no good, but nobody was there for the offside board, and the stick back was good. Gamble with the stick back, and we're going to have a timeout, Red Devils, as it is 40-28 with 5:13 left. We'll take a 30-second break here on 99.3 The Eagle. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Rosebud. Opening round of the regional tournament. Day 2 of opening round, and the Red Devils have got their backs against the wall here with 5:13 left, and they're down by 12. Plenty of time, T, but as you have stressed on it, you have got to get the defensive rebound. If they're going to milk the clock, you got to make sure you get the rebound on the miss, and then we've got to hit some shots.
Got to take quality shots.
Here's Katie. Katie gets in the lane. Down to Abby. Abby goes up. Shot is good. It is 40-30. Got to have a stop. Got to have a stop. Got to force the issues here as we're under 5 minutes left. See, this may be the first team that I've seen ever covered that they milked the shot clock in the last second.
Well, when you got a 10-point lead, you can do that.
Well, she's not afraid to jack it out there and gamble, but you got to get the rebound. My word, and grab it right there. There you go. Man, you got to get some rebounds on the defensive end. Now you got a chance to get to single digits here. Corey with it on the wing, down to Abby. Abby back to Corey. Corey, 3 on the wing is long, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay. Oh, it's going to go off. They're going to call it off Libby, and it'll go to the Cougars. 4:08 left in the contest. Red Devils trail by 10, 40-30. And they're in the stall game again. And now they're going to penetrate, kick it. And she's not afraid to shoot out there. I promise you, Gamble's not. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars as we have no backside rebounding.
None. We just stand there, Shane. It's like listening to a broken record because we keep saying the same old stuff, but that's what's hurting us right now. That is killing us.
When you have them run that shot clock down and you can't grab the board, it is, oh my word, it's a timeout by the Cougars, okay? 3:44 left. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle, back in 30. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here with 3:44 left. Red Devils trail by 10, 40-30, and it will be Cougars ball on the side here. And they get it inbounds to Trinity, back to Harrell. Harrell trying to penetrate, throws up a prayer, and once again, they come up with the loose ball. Here's Jackson, and her shot is good. Jackson does not miss.
Shane, we play great defense and get penalized because they take terrible shots.
Josie Taylor's 3 is long, and it's rebounded by Trinity, and it's kicked out. And here goes a fast break as the Red Devils did not get back, and the layup by Jackson is good. 44-30 now. Here's Abby with it on the side. We're under 3 minutes left. Corey Keister with it now up top, looking and gets it back to Katie. Katie gets in the lane. Her runner is good. 10 for Katie on the night, cuts it to 12. 2.5 left. The Devils trail by 12. Got to start forcing the issue. And that's going to be a foul on Abby Grace. That's her 3rd. And Raina Wilcutt has now checked in. So that is going to be now they're in the bonus. The Cougars are in the bonus. First free throw is good by Trinity. 45-32, 2.5 left. 2:23 actually left here in the ball game. And next one is good. So here's Katie with it now. Katie kicks it out to Corey. Corey's got a three on the wing. Is no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils at 2:12 left. 46-32. Red Devils trail by 14. As Katie gets it inbounds, Abby up top. Abby's three is good. Abby Grace with the three. Gets her 19 on the night, and it's cut to 11. 2 minutes left.
We're going to have to get some stops, Shane. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Tell you right here is where you really got to gamble and just take the risk. And there's that is a turnover right there. Double dribble. So here's a turnover. You got 1:55 left. And Coach Mack wants a timeout. Red Devils trail by 11. We'll take a 30-second break here on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. Back in 30 minutes, 1:55 left in the contest. And the Red Devils are trailing by 11. T, you got to take every risk in the book now. Overplay, jump, go for steals.
You got to do it all, Shane.
Yep.
Right now, you got a minute 55 seconds till your season is over with. And, we got to have a basket right here. You got to have a basket, and then from here on out, you got to pick them up. You got to see if they can handle the pressure. Because they're going to get out of control.
Right. Here's Katie with it now. Katie gets in the lane and loses it out of bounds, and they're going to call it off Katie, and it goes to the Cougars. And I would start fouling them because they're not good free throw shooters. Don't foul Jackson though. And there's a foul right there on Katie with 1:37 left. I wouldn't foul. You foul Jackson. Don't foul Jackson. Foul everybody else because they've all been terrible at the line. Trinity's been pretty good at the line. Now, as soon as I say that, they'll nail these. Nope, and it's off, and the rebound is to the Red Devils. Need a bucket with a minute 30 left. Abby trying to get inside, gets it to Corey, to Katie. We got to get a shot off. And Corey's got a three at the top. And it's a little bit long. And Lexi gets the board. Lexi goes up, and she's going to be fouled with a minute 13 left.
And that foul was on Trinity, her third. Team fourth that does.
Lexi's first free throw is no good. She'll get one more. Lexi's next is good. Gets 1 out of 2 right there, and it is 46-36. And they got a timeout called right on the inbounds pass. And it goes timeout to the Cougars. With that, we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back here on 99.3 The Eagle. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here. 1:13 left in the contest. Red Devils trail by 10. This is it. If you win, you extend your season for another week. If you fall here today, your season is over. Sports. So you're down by 10, and the Cougars have the ball, and they are in the 1-1. And like we have said, Jackson shoots free throws good, and Trinity shoots free throws good. The other three have been pretty bad at the free throw line.
Yeah, right here, Shane. If you don't get a quick steal, you go ahead and you got to foul. Go ahead and you got to foul. We can't let them sit there and milk 35 off here, and we're down 10.
There's a tip, and that's horrible right there. There it is. Red Devils get a turnover, and see over to Reyna. Reyna is trying to get it to Corey. Got to get a shot off. Abby, three from the wing is no good, and it's rebounded by Trinity. And there's a foul on Harold. They foul Harold.
Shane, I don't understand why we hold the basketball when there's a minute left to go in the game. We're down 10, and we hold the basketball looking to see who wants to shoot it or what we need to do with it instead of attacking the basket, trying to get fouled or get a shot up when you're not being guarded.
55 seconds left, and this is going to put Harold at the line. Her free throw is good. That's her first point on the night. Second one is what a roll. They got all the rolls here tonight. Their shots are so flat, they just get the rolls. Katie, three at the top is no good off the back. Abby with the board. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. 48-36. And here's the pass. They get it inside, and it's a steal, but now it gets back. And Lexi gets it. Katie has a three at the top, and it's good. It's 48-39. Red Devils trail by 9. You got a foul. And they fouled Gamble. She'll go to the line.
And Shane, we're down 9 points with 30 seconds left, and if they miss 2 free throws, if we could possibly go down and make a basket, we could get this to a 2-possession game.
So here's the first free throw, and it is good. They couldn't hit a free throw at all in the first half, and now they're hitting everything. And we're going to have timeout by the Cougars. Red Devils trailing by 10. And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back here on 99.3 The Eagle. Devil fans, we are back here with 31 seconds left. Red Devils trail by 10, 49-39 here in the opening round of the regional tournament. So this will be Gamble at the line. She has one more free throw. And it's short, rebounded by Corey. Corey comes across the timeline and needs help, gets it to Abby. Abby goes to the goal and goes up. Shot is good.
And they went to the man-to-man, Shane, with 31 seconds left to go in the game. They decided to jump into a man, and we get an easy basket in the paint. How about that?
I know.
How about the game planning by Helena's coach there? Sit back in a 2-3. Pack the paint. And take horrendous shots.
I'm telling you.
You know, we get penalized today because we play good defense.
There's first free throw is good. So T, this is going to bring an end to the Red Devil season. Here's the final 10 seconds left in the game. 51-41. 5 seconds left. Abby gets inside. Shot is no good, but she'll draw the foul with .7 left. Abby's going to go to the line. And this is going to wrap up the season here for the Lady Red Devils, and it was a great year, finishing second in the conference, second in the district tournament. Nothing to be ashamed of. And Abby's free throw is good. That's 22 on the night for her. And T, we're going to say, goodbye to 4 seniors: Corey Keister, Lexi Good, Jordan Crawford, and Josie Taylor. And that's going to bring an end to the Lady Red Devil season here in the regional tournament as they fall 51-42 to the Helena Cougars here in Rosebud. And T, I mean, we're going to go ahead and say that our State Farm player of the game is Abby Grace. She ended up with 22 tonight. And it's just one of those games you're coming into it that Helena got us to play the way they wanted us to play.
That's right, Shane. I mean, they play sloppy basketball, Shane. So they go, they sit back in the zone the entire time. They don't shoot it very well. And, they come out and they're knocking shots down from all over the place out here.
That's right.
That's just what it was, and that's what happened tonight. I mean, we played pretty good defense. We got penalized at times for playing good defense. I mean, that's just how the ball rolled tonight. And we did not get our shots to fall on the offensive end.
Well, T, that's gonna wrap up our sports coverage this year